Hi, welcome to first step. As part of my previous video, I have clearly explained how to create Azure Data Factory using portal.azure.com and how to create Azure Data Factory using Azure CLI. If you haven't seen that video, you can find the video link in description. Please go through that video fully before continuing further. As part of this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate an existing Azure Data Factory with an existing GitHub account. Okay. So as we all know, in order to integrate Azure Data Factory and GitHub account, we need few informations as a prerequisite. The account name, repository name, branch name, basically the collaboration branch name, root folder, and finally commit ID and whether we need to pick the ID of published branch or not. So these informations are mandatory one. Okay. So let us continue with the integration step. I'm going to open the Azure Data Factory Studio now. So once it is opened, you can see clearly it will show a banner that states that GitHub is not configured, and as all we know, Microsoft currently supports only two types of repository type, either DevOps Git or GitHub. Okay, you can click this setup code repository button, or you can go to manage, Git configurations, configure. Okay, so here as I explained, either of the type only we can choose. For our use case, I'm going to choose GitHub. Once I choose GitHub, it will ask me whether it is enterprise server or normal one. Okay. Typically in real world scenario, in every organization will have their own enterprise server. So the moment we enable this, it will ask us for the enterprise URL. Okay. How you are seeing github.com here like that, you may see apple.github.com or facebook.github.com, something like that. You have to copy that URL and paste it here. Since our case, we're going to go with normal GitHub, I'm disabling this option. So the moment I disable it, it will ask me for the repository owner, who is nothing but first step 0 to 9. I've copied and pasted here. Okay. Once you paste it and click continue, it will ask you for an authorization with GitHub. Basically, it may show you a pop-up. In that pop-up, you have to give authorized if it is open GitHub. If it is enterprise GitHub, what you have to do, you have to go up to your GitHub server, go to settings. In settings, you'll be able to find developer settings. In developer settings, you will have personal access token. You have to generate a new personal access token. While generating, you may need to give the repo accesses here. Okay, what and all the repo accesses it need. You can enable this, and you can give a note, and you can create the token. So this token you have to use once you click continue. Okay, since in the preparation phase, I have already established the connection. The moment I click continue, it will take me to the repository phase. Okay, in repository, you can find the list of repositories available in the account. Where if I go to GitHub, and you can see clearly, I have totally 2 repositories here. Okay, let me go to my profile here. So you can see in my profile, I have 2 repositories listed. Okay, and for our ADF use case, I'm going to completely use Azure Data Factory repository. The moment I pick the repository name, as we know nearly, it will ask for the collaboration branch, publish branch, root folder. I'm going to simply keep the master branch as collaboration branch and the ADF branch as the publish branch, and root as the default folder, because I want to keep all the deliverables inside same master branch for your references. Okay, and I'm not going to import anything, so I'm disabling this one. The moment I click apply, our ADF will establish connection with the GitHub repository. Once the connection is established, you will find a pop-up that shows that connection is established successfully, and it will ask which branch we need to choose. See, set working branch, correct? You have to pick the master branch or the branch that you have. If you want to create new, you can create new as well. For our case, I'm going to pick the master branch and click save. So the moment I save, you can see here GitHub is linked. Master branch is available here. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.